Hi guys. Today I would like to talk about my experience with Amazon seller services. I tried to have an online business 3 years ago with Amazon, and I found some amazing product through various channels like Alibaba, and it was the pop sockets that were a lot of fashion at the time. It was a counterfeit product. I thought it would be okay. I thought it was a good idea. Everybody was having one. But so I bought about 1,000 pieces and I shipped it directly to Amazon. Now Amazon distribute all that product everywhere. So I thought it was a great opportunity for me to make money while, only be on my computer. And it was. I came up to the level of selling about 50 pieces a day. I was so concerned that my stock would not be enough that I ordered another 500 pieces in a couple of weeks. That was until PopSocket, the company, I guess, talked to Amazon and they told them it's a counterfeit product and they stopped the sales. When I talked to Amazon, they told me exactly that. And I thought it was okay. I mean, I think it's a fair thing to say that they have a patent on it and they should have the exclusivity. So I said, okay, that's probably me. I did the wrong thing by doing that. So I took it. I asked Amazon to send the product back because I had two options: either dispose it and lose it, or have them send it back to me at my expense. I said, send it back. Then I bought some iPhone charging cables and iPhone cases, some really nice iPhone 10 cases. It was the time that iPhone 10 came up, and I thought that would be an amazing deal for me. So I sent it to Amazon. They start selling. The first sales that I did with the cables, some guy bought 50 of them at once. He called Amazon and he complained that they were a counterfeit product. Now, when I talked to Amazon, I said that, Amazon brought the product down, so it wasn't online anymore. So I call Amazon and I say, okay, what's going on? What Amazon told me is that when they have a complaint, they have the right to bring down, and actually they have the order to bring down the product until the case is resolved. So I'm like, okay, so whomever has something, it might be a competitor. I can just call you or email you guys and you're gonna bring that product down. And they basically said yes. So I asked them what the situation was. They said that the packaging of the cables, even though I was saying in the description that it wasn't original, it was very close to the original product. So that was an issue for them. I said, okay, send it back. Then I had the cases. The cases had nothing to do with anything that the Apple is selling or was selling for the iPhone. I thought that would be great, right? A couple of days later, I go online to check what's going on with the sales, and I see that one of the two cases, it was the same kind of case, same packaging, same everything, just different color. One was down. And I call Amazon and I say, okay, what's going on? And they say that they got a complaint that was a counterfeit. I'm like, guys, give me a break. It never says anywhere that this is an original. It actually says that this is not an Apple product. It says that it's for iPhone 10, but not an Apple product. He says, sir, I understand, you are correct. Now that you called and you resolved this, please go ahead and redo the listing. So I created a new listing. I had to go through all that process again to upload the file. And once I did, a week later, it came down again with the same issue. At that point, I was very disappointed with Amazon, and I said, okay, I'm not gonna upload anything again. I'll just wait for my product to come back. The pop sockets and the iPhone cables. And they start arriving in pieces. So I got hundreds, literally hundreds of envelopes and small boxes having anywhere between 100 and one piece. So an envelope that had one pop socket, and a little box that had 50, and a little box that had 20, and an envelope that had another 10. So all that at my expense. So Amazon had redistributed the product all over the country, and I had to pay to get it back. And I had to pay each shipment individually. Bottom line, I end up losing like $5,000 at the time, without getting anything back. Not only I lost the money that I spent on buying the product, shipping the product, but also I spent all that money to have them send it back to me. And now I couldn't resell it. So basically my experience with Amazon has been traumatic, I should say. It's completely the opposite, being on the customer service, the customer side of the deal, and being on the seller side. Amazon really cares about their customers, but the sellers, they're nothing to them. They're just a little piece of the puzzle. And if you want to feel how being a number feels, you should be an Amazon seller at some point in your life. I would love to hear if you guys have any similar stories. I've heard many stories of many people that tried to sell on Amazon and they had similar experience at some point or another. And honestly, I would never try to sell to Amazon again. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. But maybe you have a different option, a different opinion. Please let me know. I'm very open to hear your experience. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, bye.